license. Straight out the Maybach. Oh my God, you in a circle, we keep thinking out the box, dog. When life goes.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it for all the marbles. Game 7 of Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto. Tonight, the Toronto Raptors taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Raptors coming into play. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
To Curry. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Toronto has the basketball. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Durant with the basketball up top. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Thompson. Marc Gasol sends it away. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Lowry into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. And the Warriors have the rebound. To Durant. Thompson to Durant. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. Leonard. Man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. They're down 3. Tosses. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Danny Green guarded by Klay Thompson. Here's Leonard for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Leonard. Siakam, defended by Draymond Green. Leonard. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range, and Green able to clear the rebound. Durant across the timeline. Down 3 to Green. Durant. Oh, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Lynn with it. Up by 3. To Leonard. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Leonard. Not that time. Warriors have the basketball. Livingston to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Gasol with the rebound. Lynn with it. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. Lynn against the KG veteran Iguodala. To Gasol. Marc Gasol missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Livingston to bring it up. Down 5. To Thompson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kawhi Leonard. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Iguodala. Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Has a chance. Shot by Leonard won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. We have a guy.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Down to 5 on the 24. Durant knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Leonard. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lowry guarded by Looney. Curling inside. Steph Curry with the block. Flushes it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here's Curry with it up top. Down 2. To Durant. Curry to Durant. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Not that time. Goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. Kevin Durant. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Iguodala. Not that time. Durant to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Green. Off the iron. No good. To Curry. Durant lets it fly. That's no good. OG Anunoby matched up with Iguodala. To Leonard. Has a look. Leonard shot won't go down. Curry to Durant. From long range. Textbook defense. To Lowry. And he'll head to the line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kyle Lowry, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Curry into the front court. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Curry to Durant. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Here comes the screen. Here's Leonard for 2. Won't go. Curry into the front court. All tied up, 13 apiece. Thompson. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Toronto with the basketball. Lowry here against Steph. Baseline drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. He's got it. 3-point play on that trip. Livingston across the timeline. Down by 1. To Durant. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Durant across the timeline. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he missed the free throw. Lowry to Danny Green. No good. Thompson, down low Durant. He gets it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. 20-footer at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Warriors will start the second half.
Who was cold?
Kawhi Leonard was inefficient in the first half. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2, player of the half.
Kevin Durant did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. And with
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston. Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lynn with it. The deficit now up to 5. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Livingston to bring it up. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Short jumper off the mark. Lynn with it. His guys down 3. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lynn with it. 5-point game. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Livingston. Here comes the screen. Down for Looney. The pass set it all up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lynn with it. Down 5. Ibaka to Danny Green. And he'll go to the foul line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Danny Green has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Livingston across the timeline. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Lynn with it. He'll run the offense. And count the basket inside.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Livingston. That pass taken away by Toronto. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Danny Green. Steph Curry tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Curry to Durant. Down to Looney. And counted at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. It's rebounded by Gasol. Lowry into the front court. Down 3. Scores from the post.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Curry to Thompson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
Curry to bring it up. Leads 3. Has a chance. Steph Curry. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Pascal Siakam, download Gasol. Able to convert inside. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed. You're being efficient with your jump shooting. Your passes are crisp. You're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Leonard to Lowry. Draymond Green swats it. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Kevin Durant, couple of free throws on the way, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Left footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Lowry with a shot that's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 5. Rises for the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
To Leonard. Off the assist.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Green. To Curry. He shoots. Off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Leonard to Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Curry with the basketball. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. Stephen Curry with a look. Steph Curry. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Danny Green. Takes stock of the floor. Danny Green to Gasol. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Lowry with it. The margin standing now at 7. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Draymond Green. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Curry to Thompson. Curry. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Time to shuffle things up. Leonard to Lowry. Trying to cash in. Well done. Kyle Lowry. Now 3 for 9.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Thompson. Curry. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Leonard to Lowry. To Leonard. Marc Gasol. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
A lot of contact. No whistle. Danny Green against the former Cougar. Lowry to Danny Green. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Kevin Durant has it. Here comes the screen. Durant to Green. Shot clock winding down. Here's Durant for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Durant with the basketball up top. 2-point advantage. Here comes the screen. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Durant to Green. And a throwdown.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Danny Green. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Now the stoppage and an intentional foul means free throws coming with a little over 30 seconds to go. Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots, shooting 80% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Kawhi Leonard against Klay Thompson. To Lowry. Leonard to Lowry. Kawhi Leonard gets a shot up off the mark. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a two-score game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory. Capping off a dream season, they've captured their first NBA title since 1995. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors have... These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors must be feeling a million different things right now. All of them great. They've done it. NBA champions. Only a select few get a chance to experience the view from the mountaintop, and they absolutely deserve it. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Raptors are experiencing the kind of disappointment that can't be shared by anyone but a teammate. It's pretty quiet in their locker room right now. I can only...
Point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were...
Player of the game. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant put up the kind of points that made him an... We handpicked them for you. The Warriors have... The Raptors won't...
Game track. Player of the game. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. That's another postseason in the books, and I'm already dreading the wait for more hoops. See you next season.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing